Hello, everyone. Let's talk about something real for a moment. Why you keep attracting broken people. They're not showing up by accident. Your root is calling them in. Now, you've heard the saying that you are what you eat, right? Well, the same thing applies to your energy. You are also what you attract. What you feed your body and what you feed your mind becomes the reflection that you see in your life. Because the vibration that you emit determines what aligns with you. So you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. You'll hear me say this again throughout this video. If your foundation is cracked, if your core is carrying unresolved trauma, that is the frequency that you're projecting. And that's exactly who and what shows up in your life. All right. So when someone says, oh, I always attract toxic or broken people, it's not a curse. It's a call to heal what's still echoing in your core. Okay. Now we're going to break this down a little bit deeper, because the law of attraction isn't just about thinking positive or wishing harder. It's layered. It's spiritual science. So there are three core laws that shape what we attract. The first one is the law of vibration. The second is the law of perception. And the third is the law of imagination. Each one of these laws mirrors a different part of you: your frequency, your mindset, and your vision. Let's start with the first one. The first is the law of vibration, okay? Everything is energy. Every thought, every word, every emotion, and action carries a frequency. So meaning the vibration that you emit determines what aligns with you. Again, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are, okay? So if your root is unsteady, if your core is filled with fear, doubt, or unhealed trauma, that's the signal that your energy is sending out. And energy always finds its match. It finds its host regardless. So when broken people keep showing up, it's not punishment, it's a reflection. It's your energy saying there's something here I still need to heal, okay? The moment that you start to repair your foundation, that is when your energy shifts. And that is when everything that once mirrored your pain begins to fall away. The second is the law of perception. This is the lens through which you see the world, your eyes, right? So you probably heard the saying, you don't see the world as it is, you see it as you are. Your perception is shaped by your root. It's shaped by your past experiences, beliefs, and the stories that you've told yourself to survive. Now, if that lens is cracked by pain, fear, or resentment, everything you look at becomes distorted, okay? You start interpreting love as danger, peace as boring, and healing as uncomfortable, because your inner lens has been trained by survival. People that say, oh, I was raised on survival. This is what this is from. But when you heal the root, your perception clears. You begin to see things for what they are, not what your wounds once told you that they were. All right. That is what we call the shift from reaction to awareness, from surviving your life to consciously shaping it. The third is the law of imagination, the creative power behind everything that you build. Imagination is so much bigger than a daydream. I think I said that wrong. Imagination is what I was trying to say. Pardon me. It's divine design in motion. It's the mind's way of drafting what your spirit already knows is possible. So once your root is steady, your visions become instruction. But if your root is wounded, imagination builds from pain instead of purpose. You end up replaying old fears, expecting disappointment, or attracting what feels familiar instead of what's meant for you. Once you start becoming more self-aware, setting boundaries, and using discernment, you'll begin to recognize which energies and frequencies truly align with you. I cannot talk this evening. And which energies are no longer a match for the healed version of you. Okay. When you heal, imagination becomes pure again. It stops recreating the past and starts revealing to you the future. That is when your mind, body, and spirit move in unison. Your thoughts become prayer, your energy becomes magnetism, and your life starts mirroring your wholeness. All right. I want to leave you with this closing reflection. All right. May my imagination serve purpose, not pain. May I create from alignment and not fear. May every vision that visits me be rooted in love, clarity, and truth. I no longer build from the wounds of who I was. I now build from the wisdom of who I have become. It is written, so shall it be. Now, for those of us that journal, what visions or dreams have been calling to you lately? And when you look at them through healed eyes, not fear, not doubt, what do they reveal about who you are becoming? I'm going to leave you with that note. Think about that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I want to hear from you. Okay? Don't forget to root deep, rise strong, take care, be blessed, stay safe. Peace.